Greetings again, fellow YouTubers. This is moi, Junglesey, back from the grave. What is my story today? Well, when I was a mere lad of 10 years old, I went to Cub Scout day camp. It starts in the morning, it ends in the late afternoon. On the first day of day camp, they informed us,
today's the first day of Cub Scout Day Camp, and we have some guidelines that we'd like you to follow. In case of an emergency, we have a first aid station over there across the field. If you need any help, please contact the first aid station.
And I didn't think much about it. It's pretty routine, for different activities to have a first aid station so that nobody's screwed from a lawsuit. We went about our day. I didn't even make it through the whole day. It was that intense. The way it works in Cub Scout day camp and maybe all day camps is you have stations. So you rotate stations. At each station you do something different that's organized by an adult. This one station, the leader says, okay, we're gonna hand you 10-year-olds and below some golf balls, and here, have a golf club while you're at it. Go have fun and swing those around. Stupid. You should never give a little kid a golf club. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking fart nugget kidding me? That really happened. I got my golf club and I got my golf ball and I just went about my merry way. I hit the golf ball by this one kid. Boom! I get knocked to the ground and I'm thinking, what just happened to me? I think I got hit by a golf club. I did a blood check. If you're bleeding, that's not a good sign. Went like this and I take my hands away. They're covered with blood. And adults carry my body over to the first aid station. I'm trying to keep my bearings because inside my head I'm So on my way over, I see this kid and his finger is twisted all the way around in a way it should not go. Oh, that's lovely. So I'm not the only one here that's having accidents their first day. This Cub Scout day camp supervision, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. I'm just laying there and as blood's trickling like little raindrops out of my head. They don't call an ambulance. They don't call an ambulance. They contact my home. Nobody's there. They contact my grandma. Nobody's there. Then they call my home back, and luckily my sister had just come inside the house with her friend and picked up the phone and heard that I had an accident. Thankfully, it was not a bowel movement accident because that would be embarrassing and uncomfortable. When she shows up, she helps me to the car. My sister has me sit in the front seat. She wants to make sure that I stay conscious the entire time to the hospital because if I go to sleep, that's even worse. I'm on the way to the hospital and my sister, she's asking me questions. I'm laughing about nothing and she knows it's serious. So she said, okay, Joe, well, I want you to tell me what the signs say when we pass them. They have this nice bed in the ER ready for me. They go ahead and put this shot in this hole in my head. They have to put their finger on and kind of in the hole. It was a big hole. To check and make sure there was no fractures or broken off pieces of bone just floating around in my head. Across the hallway, there happens to be a lovely police officer with this debilitated man who has blood over his entire body. This police officer, he tells this guy, he's like, don't move or you're dead. Does he mean if he the guy will die if he moves, or the police officer will shoot him if he moves? Almost crapping myself. Little pellets just dropping out one by one. It was that traumatizing. Oh, we don't want you to see that. We're just gonna we're just gonna pull this curtain closed and pretend there's nothing there. We're just gonna pull it closed. After they stitch everything up, my 10-year-old self thought, how can I use this head injury to my advantage? I convinced the doctor to have a prescription 2 milkshakes a week. And I think I even decided a specific size, large or extra large. 2 milkshakes a week for so many weeks. I was able to convince him, and he told my mom, and my mom bought it. I got what I wanted. I get up, blood is soaked into the bedding, the linens, all of it. Just all over, like someone got shot. And so I felt really bad. I wasn't thinking about, oh yeah, they deal with blood all the time. Like that guy across the hallway who was bleeding all over his body and looked like he got hit by a truck 12 times. I feel so bad. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I got blood all over the sheets. And they laugh at me and they're like, don't even worry about it. It happens all the time. In the weeks to come until the stitches came out, I got to be hip with my new style in the shower and when I went swimming at a lake, wearing those wonderful shower caps from like the 1940s. Not awkward at all. That is my story for today. Be careful out there, kids. You never know what might hit you. Life might hit you in the head.